You click. Now keep watching. These are the last pages of Solo Leveling Volume 1, then we're jumping right where the anime left off. Haha, what? Is this a joke? No energy to do that stuff here. I'll figure this out after I get some sleep. Jinwoo laughs it off, thinking the quest must be a joke. Exhaustion pulls him under and he promises himself he'll figure it out after some rest. Warning: failure to complete the daily quest will result in an appropriate penalty. Notification: you have not completed the daily quest. You will be transferred to the penalty zone for the allotted time. But rest never comes. Instead, a cold warning appears, and as the timer ticks down, the world begins to shake. Ah! Earthquake! The hospital bed trembles like it's caught in an earthquake, but it's the system punishing him for failing to obey. The world splits open, and in a flash of heat and light, everything around him disappears. When the dust settles, Jinwoo sits alone in a vast red desert that is silent and its sand stretching towards an unknown horizon. If you're the kind of solo leveling fan who needs to see the full story, now's the time to subscribe. There are no skips in the full story. What? A desert? This doesn't make sense. Am I dreaming? His voice breaks as he tries to make sense of the dunes. But dreams don't feel this dry, and fear doesn't feel this real. Poison-toothed giant desert centipede. The first thing to greet him isn't clarity. It's teeth, poison, and something massive screaming toward him. Quest info: penalty quest, survival, goal, survive the required time. Required time, 4 hours. Remaining time, 3 hours, 59 minutes, 57 seconds. You've got to be kidding me. A timer appears with a single word: survival. And Jinwoo realizes there's only one rule now: don't die. He runs through burning wind and shifting sand, lungs burning, the monster chasing every heartbeat. The roar explodes behind him, a sound bigger than anything he's ever faced. No choice but to keep running. Stay with me. Jinwoo's not just surviving anymore. The system is watching his every move. The desert erupts with a stampede of legs and hunger. The centipede doesn't stop, and it's not alone. Sand flies in every direction, claws tearing into dunes. Jinwoo can't fight, only run. Notification: penalty quest, survival, goal, survive the required time. Required time, 4 hours. Remaining time, 7 seconds. Time is nearly gone. 7 seconds left, and the mission hasn't ended. Notification: you have completed the penalty quest. The monster lunges, Jinwoo panting. Then suddenly, a screen appears. Quest complete. He vanishes just as the jaws snap shut, the sand swallowing the last trace of him. Subscribe if you've ever felt like no one saw what you were fighting through. This is why Jinwoo's story matters. He's not stronger yet, but he's still here. He burst through the boundary just in time, body collapsing, breath ragged, barely escaping a world that was never meant to let him leave. Notification: you have completed the penalty quest. Penalty quest? Message: your rewards for completing the penalty quest have been delivered. Would you like to check your rewards? The message pings, but Jinwoo's barely standing. His body says stop, but his eyes are already searching for what comes next. Oh no! What happened? Help! Over here! The nurse finds him crumpled on the floor, and for a moment, it looks like he never left the hospital at all. You know the patient Sung Jinwoo? I hear he's a hunter. Yeah, he's been running every day since he woke up. What does the doctor say? He said hunters are different from us and recover faster, so light exercise is fine. He's on a run now. Light exercise is okay, huh? Whispers follow him now. A patient who runs before sunrise. A hunter who won't slow down. He's healing and unknowingly changing. How long has he been running? It's been 4 days since I woke up. I've found out a few things since. First, 4 days. That's how long it's been. And he hasn't wasted a single second. Every run and every breath, all for something he hasn't told anyone yet. Don't skip. This is how solo leveling really builds. Every page is part of Jinwoo's rebirth. That is not a hallucination. No one can see it but me. Accept full recovery. Full recovery magic gets rid of fatigue from exercise. He completes another 10-kilometer run and stares at the system that only he can see. It's undeniably real. When applied, fatigue disappears like I was never tired. Ability points increase my stats. I can apply them to any stat and I get stronger as the stat goes up. Stats, skills, items, inventory, etc. It's just like a video game. I am being controlled by this weird phenomenon. With a tap, his fatigue disappears like magic, and the screen rewards him like he's a character in a game. I have no idea what's going on. Sitting in the sun with glowing stats before him, Jinwoo laughs to himself because he still has no idea what's going on. May I leave the hospital for the day? Yes, but where are you going? I have some errands to run. He asks for permission to leave the hospital, not to rest, but to chase the truth. It's time to find out what this is. Holding the mysterious key from the dungeon, he steps toward the city, ready to uncover whatever this new world has in store. Stick around. The real descent starts here. The first real dungeon is calling. Whenever I complete a daily quest, I get a mystery box. Sometimes they contain useless items like a bandage or a pen, but this is different. A key for an instance dungeon. Quests, stats, rewards. What if all this weird video game stuff's part of a second awakening? A sign the reawakening will happen, or part of the process? If so, this is worth a shot. A closer look at the item confirms it's no accident. It's a key to a dungeon, tied to his strange evolution. The second awakening of the weakest hunter of all mankind? If anyone heard that, they'd just laugh at me, right? He laughs at the thought, the weakest hunter's second awakening, but still walks toward it. I'm pretty good at running away, so if things get dangerous like last time, I'll just run. He plans his escape route just in case. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's walking in anyway. The key activates. Energy crackles through the air. The station isn't the usual stop, it's a gate. He steps toward the unknown, surrounded by lightning. Whatever waits below, he's ready to face it. Don't miss this. It's not a simple gate, it's a grave test. The system has locked him in for good reason. Jinwoo walks into lightning, not knowing if it's a trap or a turning point. Notification: you have entered the instance dungeon. He crosses over, and the world seals shut behind him. No, it's blocked. Panic hits fast. The way out is gone, and no one outside can hear him scream. Am I in a different dimension? This is not a normal dungeon. I've never seen one, but I'm guessing it's similar to a red gate. Now what? My plan was to run away if it came to it, but the entrance is blocked. He realizes this isn't like the usual dungeons he's gone into. It's isolation disguised as a challenge. Notification: you cannot exit the dungeon. You must either defeat the boss or use a teleportation stone. I can't leave until I clear it. I couldn't even handle an E-rank magic beast, and now I have to do this alone? Damn it, this is BS. Forced to face it alone, he meets the truth he's been running from. He's still too weak. The silence is replaced by a low, ghostly wind, like the dungeon itself is breathing. Seriously? No party? I have to do it all myself? He looks back, hoping for a party, a teammate, anyone, but there's only him now. The hallway swallows the light behind him, and the shadows ahead are alive. To be continued in Volume 2. If it means I'll get stronger, then I can play by these BS rules. I've been given a second chance. No fear, no stopping. He's not ready, but his second chance won't wait. How strong do I have to get to escape my powerless past? Facing the danger alone reminds him of the double dungeon. Non-stop solo leveling. I can feel it. That's the boss. Preview. The fear is still there, but this time he's swinging back. If you're serious about following Jinwoo all the way through Volume 13, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. We're not skipping a single page. This is the full manga story.